All right, good morning, class. Today we'll be discussing accountability of government. This is the extra classes, so you have to be very, very careful with the classes.
Good morning, sir.
My Bolu, you're coming to class these days is very, very obvious, and it's not ideal. These are extra classes to help you upgrade. Please stop coming late to classes. Is
I'm
that
so
clear?
sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
All right. Okay, class. Let's just forgive her and let's do a recap. So, Bolu, today we'll be discussing accountability of the government we've been experiencing for the past 4 years.
Excuse me, sir.
All right, go ahead.
Before we discuss accountability, can we discuss lack of accountability?
Okay.
Sir, they say Nigeria lacks money.
Bolu, revenue challenges is everywhere in the whole nations, all over the world. And the case of Nigeria is not an exception, but it's just that we are having this problem, which I tag the rat and meat pie issues. The rat and what? Meat pie issues.
Please, sir, slowly. You said leadership. But where did rat and meat pie energy come from? Sir, are we doing government or agricultural science? Okay, let us calculate, sir. General Sani Abacha was linked to over $5 billion. Sir, $5 billion.
Oh my God.
Later recovered from different countries. $5 billion. Sir, do you know what $5 billion can build?
Ooh. So, $5 billion is a very huge amount of money. But the matter is more complex than that. And I will describe him as someone who has eaten the apple of corruption. The what? The apple of corruption. And his ideology and dogma and his futureless and baseless leadership style and mentality led him to a milk and sugar corruption. I
What?
think he has diagnosed or he's been diagnosed of mango disease. That's one of the major problems that is making him not to do well.
Sir? Did you just diagnose corruption with mango disease? Mango disease? Sir, are you sure you are okay today? Are you sure you are the one teaching us today? $5 billion can build power stations. $5 billion can establish industrial zones. That same $5 billion can build thousands of modern schools. It can also create millions of jobs. Yet, they say Nigeria is poor. How?
Yeah, but I understand with you. The classes, in fact, I understand the whole thing. That $5 billion can do a lot of things in Nigeria. A lot. Unemployment can be settled in some aspects, and in some sectors. But, I keep saying that the government is experiencing what we call the typhoid and malaria disease. And these things have plagued the nation. This corruption has plagued the nation for long and in decades now. But if you look at this very well, I label them as plastic bottle leadership system.
So I understood typhoid, I understood malaria. But how did foreign leaves enter a glass bottle and turn it into plastic? Somebody should call an interpreter. Okay, let me continue and assume I understand, sir. The Dasuki arms scandal involved about $2 billion meant for national security. $2 billion. At a time, soldiers were fighting insurgency. Sir, imagine using security money for actual security. Imagine the equipment, the protection. Imagine the life that could have been saved.
Bolu, I understand the pain. It's all our pain. But, allegations and court cases must be handled carefully. It's very important. And, the set of leaders you have in this country are more of more of like the Egypt mentality, and who have drank or drink from the ocean of stillness. And I don't blame them. For we to have a proper channel of resources in this country where it goes hand in hand to what is actually meant for, it demands a lot of accountability. And I think that's
English won't save you, sir. Okay, let us talk about funds already traced and recovered. Assets worth hundreds of millions of dollars have been linked to Dezani Alison Madueke and recovered through international processes. That's not pocket money, sir. That's hundreds of millions of dollars. This is economic transformation money. Okay, let's continue now. Ahmed Idris was accused of diverting over 100 billion naira. Sir, 100 billion naira. Do you know what 100 billion means?
No, open the suitcase.
Okay, it is empty. Sir, it is empty. Maybe that's where the money went. Thousands of small businesses could receive grants. Modern hospitals could be equipped. Factories could be established. Graduates could get jobs. Instead, unemployment keeps increasing.
Of course, you are very, very correct. Unemployment keeps increasing. But don't forget, development requires planning. Nevertheless, for this political class are more of English, and the citizens are stupid. Yes, unemployment will continue in as much as the so-called educated citizens sell their vote, buy drugs that can't heal their real wound. And the paranoid professors, who I feel should educate and enlighten the students, are more corrupt and addictive to money like a fish in the water. Religion has eaten deep into some lava of our country that bend or blind men that I feel should be educated to do more, but they are very, very stupid, like duck.
See, I really understand you. I understand the point you are trying to bring out. But if one person is linked to 80 billion, another 100 billion, another 70 billion, another 500 billion, so at what point do we stop saying individual cases and start saying national tragedy? But do we really have honest public servants in this Nigeria?